Hello YouTube, this is Killakan, and it's that time of the year again. That mid-October day when Americans dare give credit to an explorer who may not have believed in our democratic principles, nor had any relation to the gene pool from which our founders spawned, but without whom our constitutional republic would not exist, Christopher Columbus. Naturally, leftist SJWs have flooded social networks with condemnation for even mentioning him on 365th of the year, insisting that the wars and unintended biohazard exposure caused by European immigration is just all our fault, and Americans are just evil, horrible people who have contributed nothing to the world but racism, slavery, and murder. Don't worry, I'd have to do a whole other video to dissect that logic, or lack thereof. I will instead be listing certain contributions to world history, courtesy of some all-American inventors, and hopefully after this you'll see America as simply irreplaceable. Spoiler alert, none of them invented racism, slavery, or murder. Well, where to even begin here? Let's try the beginning of America. The founding father, Benjamin Franklin, the man who invented the lightning rod, which helped prevent city fires. His famous bifocal glasses helped the eyesight impaired to this day, and he discovered the basic principle of refrigeration, cooling by evaporation. All those refrigerators that keep our milk and food from spoiling, partially owed to good old Ben. And that's just the tip of the iceberg for him. It's easy to see why his face is on the $100 bill. Moving on to the next generation of American inventors, Eli Whitney invented the cotton gin in 1793, a machine that mechanically removes the seeds from fresh-picked cotton, a hard and painful process by hand. This 200-plus-year-old machine is used to this day to prepare cotton for processing into fabrics for shirts, jackets, and other clothing articles. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Up next, someone we should all know, George Washington Carver, whose venture into industrial adhesives brought us the delicious sandwich topping we all know and love, but his chemistry expertise found 105 uses for peanuts, particularly for hair and skin care products. Just go check the labels on your shampoo and skin cream bottles. Not bad for a black guy living in the Jim Crow South. Doc Brown was sure right, wasn't he? You just can't keep a good scientist down. And now, someone even I didn't know about until recently, George Westinghouse, the 1800s industrialist who invented air brakes, which made train travel considerably safer, and to this day keep trucks and buses from plowing over passers-by. He also invented the alternating electric current, which brings us cheaper, more efficient electricity. Not to mention, he was an early benefactor for our next contestant. Nikola Tesla probably didn't create a death ray, but he sure as hell invented the electric light bulb. Yeah, choke on it, Edison. And he invented not only the radio, used to this day to rock out to Bon Jovi, but remote control. That's right, those awesome toys, those video game controllers, those deadly little toys the Air Force is using as we speak to blow the hell out of ISIS, all thanks to this great American. And this next one should be a no-brainer, Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone. Do I seriously even need to elaborate? Didn't think so. Now two for the Blue Lives Matter crowd, Lester Wire and William Potts. Both cops, both invented the modern electric traffic light. Wire's 1912 model only had red and green. 8 years later, Potts introduced the green, yellow, and red setup that make our roads a little bit safer today. Someone buy them cops all the donuts and coffee. And last but certainly not least, Wilbur and Orville Wright. These Ohio bicycle building brothers were fascinated with flight at an early age, and in 1903 in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, made the first motorized flight. A century later, motorized flight is the fastest and safest mode of transportation. Trips that used to take months by boat can now be done in mere hours, and all thanks to two brothers with a dream. Well, hopefully I've cleared the air of moronic leftist belittling. If you're still not a big fan of America, that's fine. But next time you book a flight, board a bus, flip the light switch, try on a new shirt, blink into your new bifocal prescription, or shampoo your hair, remember who you have to thank for it, pal. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.